Hi, everybody. Welcome back to NPC and me. Uh, we're going to make our NPC in just a little bit, but I wanted to show you my Robert Hartley dice that just showed up. The logo. I really like them. They're really easy to roll and get them out. Cool. But you probably won't be able to see them really well. But these are them. They look really nice in the like bright light because there's like two different colored greens. I don't know if you can see it here, but there's two different color greens and then the numbers are in a different green, but they're really pretty and I like them. And then they came with two D20s. One of them for the 20 has the Dice Goblin logo on there. And then the other one has Robert Hartley's logo on there. So they've been working out really well. So I'm going to use them to roll our NPC today. Um, And we're going to do that. And then as far as updates, let's see, updates. There was no D&D this week, and we're probably not going to have it next week because it's Black Friday and people are going to be on vacation. So, but that's okay. And then I got demoted at work, so that was fun. And when I say demoted, I mean she just switched our roles. I'm essentially doing the same thing. So instead of assistant director, I'm now program manager, which potato, whatever. And it's less pressure on me. So that's kind of nice. One thing that I do, and it's been a little bit easier since she did that, like I feel like the pressure's been taken off a bit, which is also nice. I did have two job interviews. One, I think they both went really well, but one I haven't heard back from in over a week, so I don't think I got it. And the other one is looking pretty promising. So I'm hoping that I get that one because it would be better than what I have now. And so we'll see. Fingers crossed. And then I also finished chapter one of my book that I'm writing, which is for me pretty amazing because usually I'm the type of person that starts something and then has a really hard time finishing it. So I really worked last week to finish chapter one. So I say that if I don't have a deadline, I have a really hard time. So I gave myself a deadline. I said, you have to finish it. Like, so I did. And I need some work. I know like the grammar and stuff isn't great, so I need someone to, edit it and things like that. But chapter one looks is done. It's officially done, so I'm excited. And then what else? We're going hiking again today. We went last weekend, so we're gonna go again, and this time we'll hike down to the beach. My son really wants to go down to the beach because he might find a fossil or sea life. He really loves fossils and sea life. So, which is a good thing because live in an area that has a lot of fossils and sea life. So, and then trying to think of what else happened this week. Um, but oh, I was gonna say something and then I lost it. Oh, I lost it. Oh, I was gonna tell you. So my boss, I really don't like. I really want to find a job that has health insurance so I can get diagnosed with autism because right now I they don't offer health insurance where I'm at, and the state won't cover most evaluations. So it's either out of pocket or just wait until I get health insurance. So that's kind of why I'm looking for another job too. And I hate not being diagnosed because you can't, I feel like an imposter. Like I don't want to say like, hey boss, by the way, I'm probably autistic. Like one, I don't think she would respond well to that. She doesn't seem to like people that might have a disability or different ability. And so, but she keeps telling me that I need to smile more. She says my face looks very unfriendly and that I need to smile more. And it's freaking irritating me because I'm like, look, I'm here to do my job and I'm pretty sure I smile when parents are there. If they're picking up a different vibe, like I can't really do much about that. Their kid's alive, so I'm trying to be friendly and smile. But a lot of time I'm not even aware. And this is something that I've been told my whole life that just smile more. You're so pretty when you smile. Great. But the face is not made to just be smiling all the time. Okay. It's just not made for that. Anyway, that's my rant for the day is I hate it when they say smile. I'm just like, this is my face. This is me. I mean, even when I'm excited about something, I'm usually not like grinning ear to ear. I'm like, but I don't know. Lots of people struggle with that are autistic, I'm sure. But anyway, let's move on to our NPC. So we're going to roll a D4 because we are going to pick from big city denizens, small town tenants, outskirts and outposts, and underdwellers. So I got my D4, this one. And we got 4. Awesome. So we are doing underdwellers. And then I'm going to roll a D6. See if we get common folk, nobles and leaders, lawkeepers and lawbreakers, oddballs and outsiders, or random NPCs. And we got a 2. So we are doing nobles and leaders. And nobles and leaders, I think they only have like 12 of them. So I'm going to use a D12. If you don't remember, we're reading from this book. We're finding lots of things. So they've got lots of NPCs in there for that you can add to your game. Let me find my D12 here. There you are. My D12s. So here we go. A 3. Okay. So we don't have to go very far in there. Let's see who we got. We got Boss Grunka. Her quote is, "You may grovel. You may now grovel." She's a rotund goblin in a black cheftain. Am I saying that right? I feel like I'm not saying that right. That is straining across her sizable frame as she sits in a barely big enough palanquin with long black hair tied in a high pony that juts up from atop her head. Interesting. For the perceptive, this goblin has enough subjects at her side to carry her palanquin, but the carriage also seems to have wheels, as well as a small coal-powdered propulsion system built onto the back. Oh, okay. So she doesn't have to be carried, but she makes them carry her. That's a boss. So, Boss Grunka is the leader of a band of goblins and at one time carried all the weight around here. However, power corrupts, and in this case, corruption means making your minions carry you everywhere. See? See? Grunka still holds quite a bit of sway in her old arms, but most of her muscles have atrophied and she's no longer able to walk about of her own volition. Her retainers push her from place to place and perform even the most basic duties for her, from feeding to bathing to, well, everything else. But her reputation, like her power, is starting to fade. Her wants and needs, Grunka fears she'll soon be killed by upsers. It's hard to eat when you're dead. Secret or obstacle, Grunka's suspicions are correct. Her own second in command, a goblin named Shifty Shiv, plans to pin the murder on any outsiders he can find, ensuring the amenity of every goblin within 10 miles or so. So someone is plotting to kill her. And if you're an adventurer running into her, he might try to pin it on you, which means you'll have a whole bunch of goblins coming after you. I see, I see. She's carrying 12 silver pieces, 42 gold pieces, 50 platinum pieces, a large coal-fired palanquin on wheels, a large bag of chocolate-covered rats, 2 giant toe rings worth 10 gold pieces each. All right, so underdweller, she doesn't sound great, but she's a goblin, so I guess that makes sense. All right, let's go to our AI to see what she would look out like. So sharing is caring. Share, 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 share. There. Okay. We're sharing, but I think it's the wrong screen. Yeah, that's just my dashboard there. Oops, stop. Try one more time. Share. There we go. There, okay. Now you can see it. Okay, so let's copy that in there and see what she looks like. Take a look. Okay, well, she doesn't really look too fat or intimidating. She kind of looks like an old Yoda. So I don't think that's really what we're going for. Let's try it again. That's a little bit more what I had in mind, like, but maybe not as smiley. But yeah, something like that I think is pretty good. Goblin. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. You get the fat, mischievous. I like that one a lot. So far, that's my winner. That one's pretty good too. Hey, AI is doing pretty good with this round, unlike some of the ones that we've had. Whoa, inappropriate. Let's just do that. Not bad. I think we'll try, yeah, not bad. Let's try the Google Gemini. Let's see what we get. See if this might be the winner. Holy crap, that is the winner. Yeah, for sure. Dang. This is why I like Google Gemini, because like they do such a good job with the AI. But yeah, I definitely like seeing all the other ones because I can put this prompt in there and it's always going to come up with this image. But if I put it in this one, obviously, I get a whole bunch of different ones. So it's fun to keep this one around. But I definitely think, yeah, I definitely think the last one, that one's not bad. But yeah, I definitely think this one's the winner. But okay, stop sharing. Okay. So yeah, that is Boss Grunka. And she sounds like she got problems. That she is a problem. So anyway, well, I'm just finishing my laundry and then we're gonna go hiking. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and I'll see you guys later. Bye.